he was kind of banned, let's say, in India, but in the UK, very popular.
Oh, I love it.
That was so good. My dad said, yeah, you listen to it. And my granddad was very spiritual person. I said, the granddad ever he was like, it's cool, you can listen to it.
I'm going to ask my parents if they listen to him or not.
Video banai, hai na? When you ask his kid, Dad, what's your favorite Chamkila song? What's your favorite Chamkila song?
Oh my day.
He'll be like, Jagge, gall sun.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Indy and Doctor podcast. Hello, people. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's good. Hope you have a good week, a good weekend, a good evening, a good morning. Hello. Hi, Karan.
Why are you being so weird?
Listen, I'm trying to vary it up a little bit week to week,
Some
people might listen to us back to back to back and they might be like, oh, is this the same episode again? Is this a repeat? Is this a new one? Well, got to vary it.
You sound like Michael Scott when he's being evaluated about why his branch is the best. And he's like, sometimes I start a sentence and I don't know where I'm going to go with the sentence. I just keep talking and see where it lands. You're that.
That's me. That is actually me.
I actually sent Sanj a voice note yesterday. I think we were talking about you, as we often do privately without your consent. And
so can I just say, that's so weird how you guys do that.
What started it? Oh, okay. I'll tell you what started it. So, when I sent you that funny message about me resigning and giving notice and all that kind of stuff. And then I went really quiet because I was busy at the hospital, not because I was trying to be a dick to you. And then you were like, oh no. Yeah, and you did that face. Guys, go online, have a look at it. And he goes into like...
I did the rock face. Oh, is he upset again?
No. Not that face. Not that face. The other one. Where you like, oh shit. Oh no. No.
Oh, this is fine. This is fine.
Yeah. He's fine. He's just busy. He's just busy.
No, I sat there and I thought, if I've actually upset him, he'll say it.
Yeah, straight. Absolutely straight. I think you ever have upset me though.
It's a good point. I haven't, but you've upset me a few times.
I've upset you multiple times. Yeah,
multiple times. Multiple is the key word.
Multiple assaults. What the bloody hell is? God.
Listen, spray.
It's hard.
Difflam spray.
Do it again. Do it again for the camera.
Difflam spray.
No,
I'm not doing any more.
Come on.
This costs £9. I'm not doing this for camera. Okay.
You could have bought a house in Mosul, big man. Don't compare about £9
the way, does it?
Listen, you'd have more funds. You'd have more funds.
That's not the point.
Okay? You put all your eggs in one basket, okay? On your bloody mortgage, which you will pass on to your children. This was going to...
I can't pass it on. It gets taxed 40%, really. So yeah, there you go.
Very good. Very good. Anyway, guys, just rewind that and look at him. No warning. Pulls out this spray like he's giving himself tail. Like the Tin Man.
Yeah, man. Had to be done. Back of the throat.
Anyway, so yeah, I've assaulted you multiple times. You've not assaulted me. But so it was in that. I just sent Sanj a message of what you'd put. The dog fiery.
Yes.
Gift thing, right? I was like, this really is him right now. And then we started talking, and then Sanj sent me this top, this link. She was like, we should both buy this and wear it in front of Shindy and Indy. The top says, where's Sanj? It's really good, this top.
This joke is really landing.
There's so many messages, sorry, like we just kept talking.
You didn't talk to me this much, man. What's going on?
I know, bag of body. The co-worker gift shop. It's right. Let me just put it on the camera for you, Indy.
What does it say? Attention. What? I can't see the bit.
Cool. It says, attention. Your lack of planning is not my emergency.
Okay, that sounds super cool, guys. Congratulations.
Not about being cool. It's just an absolute fact that Shindy and Indy are just not organized, and then everything becomes an emergency for them. Anyway,
you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna debunk this. I am so flipping organized when I have to be.
Compared to Sanj.
No, when I have to be. You have to understand. In percentiles, you and Sanj are like top 1%, right? I'm in the top 10%.
I agree with that.
This is what you got to understand.
I agree.
In comparison,
I agree with that.
I look inept, okay, and I am not for it.
Yeah. But it's everything's a relative game, isn't it? But you're absolutely right. In terms of context, you're right. But yeah, compared to us, no. And why did I start telling this story? What were we talking about? Oh, just hating on you.
Getting upset.
Oh yeah, fake getting upset, and then it's nice being Sanj. But why did we start talking about this? You being weird. I can't remember what we were talking about now. You put me off with your bloody Difflam spray, you bloody deal in your mouth, mate. It's fine. It's gone now, isn't it? That's just ruined it.
Well, that was a great start to the pod. Thank you.
Bloody ruined it. Anyway, you're Bamad again.
As always.
When are you not Bamad, man? I mean, just you medical marvel, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm actually Bamad.
A medical marvel that I'm alive, to be fair, but yeah.
I agree. I mean, you can't eat anything. Your back doesn't work.
I can eat some things. My back wasn't working last week. It's working this week, which is nice. Progress. Yeah.
Oh man, progress. I like that. I mean, this is all despite being. I think it's probably your professional career as a basketball player that probably led to that injury.
Obviously that.
That's what we were talking about. Let's go back to the conversation. So,
God's sake, man.
Sanj then says to me, guys, this is gold dust.
9:30, and this guy isn't getting to the point, and I've got to eat.
There is no point, right?
Hurry up, man.
Right. I said, So I sent her something about Shindy, and then she put, I can't wait for Indy to move into his office. And I was like, because at the moment, his basketball is with me in my office, amongst other things. He doesn't even play. And that's why I did the skull sign. And I was like, that is the coldest thing you've ever seen, you've ever said. I was like, it's just so good. And
no, I used to play at the flat because we had a hoop at the back of the flat, like the communal play area.
Just stop it.
But now we don't have that here. So what am I supposed to do?
Not put it in our office? Put it somewhere else?
Where else am I supposed to put it then?
Put it in your studio. There's nothing wrong with it. What did you say for the call? You said it's dirty, so you can't put the ball in there because the ball has feelings.
It's not that it's dirty. It's got paint and stuff in there. I'm still doing it up, right?
All right, answer this question then. All right, upstairs in the bedroom.
Nothing else is in there.
Upstairs in the bedroom where no one is sleeping.
There were corner around, so I moved it out of there. Otherwise, it looks weird having a fucking basketball in the corner of the room.
Listen, do you want suits?
Yeah.
Right, you know Thingy, the main guy, what's his name? Harvey. You know, he's got the signed basketballs. You're like, squiggle maar de Kobe na Next time he does there, CSK is there. Just get CSK to sign it. ठीक है सानू कह दी माइकल जॉर्डन ने साइन किया बस
चलो ठीक है
yeah, and then we rounded off the conversation by her telling me that you'd learned some phrases from Chamkila, which is something we're going to talk about today.
I haven't learned any. I just watched it and thought, oh, that's super different. I've not seen that translated before.
No. She said you got quite excited by the raunchy bit. You're like, oh, that's what that means. Oh, wow. Whoa.
Yeah. I saw it and I was like, oh, that's what that means.
Oh, damn.
Okay. I didn't learn it. I just looked at it and thought, oh.
Playing it down.
Okay.
Now. As if you see Indy in the street, ask him one of his Chamkila lines. He'll be dropping it.
That's a great song, though.
Oh, look at it. Oh, what a great song is he.
We're going to touch on the Chamkila stuff later.
And then meri boti dargi. Final thing she said to me, she said the basketball is a showpiece, to which I said, you're his showpiece. Reference. Do you remember CSK's birthday party?
Yeah.
Whoa. This is your wife.
This is your wife.
This is your wife. You.
Like, this isn't someone else's wife. This is your wife. She agreed to marry you willingly. What?
There you
go.
You're like, Paji, मेरे को सिर्फ मोगी जी है बस.
That's it.
Debt ही है मेरे को debt.
That's it. You know what's mad? The other day, me and Sanj were sitting on the sofa. It was cold. And
heating lalo saleo.
And we had the little heater on in the corner, which is fine. Which is fine. Then we turn it on because it gets a bit warm. Fine. Yeah, then it gets cold again. And we're sitting there thinking, you know what? We paid for this privilege in total each month. Yay. And I was like, hi. This is all privilege, all of this to sit in the cold. Great. Can
I make a suggestion?
I'm not going to turn the heating on, okay?
No. Okay, I wasn't going there. I know how you feel about that. Heating or eating. All right, mate.
Yeah.
To see Jappi Balu.
I had a blanket on.
That's not what I said. Do you understand what I said?
What did you say? Put a jumper on?
Oh, okay, good. That's what you thought I said. I thought you just didn't understand the Tusi. It's Punjabi. Just to give you a thing. It's not English word I'm going to use. Say it. Tusi Jappi Palo.
Jappi's a hug, isn't it?
Yeah. What am I saying to you? I'm give you a cold. Give each other a hug. Maybe warm each other up. Very normal thing to do.
Had the blanket on. I was comfortable on my side of the sofa, you know.
Dude, he was like, don't need her. Got the jumper.
Got the jumper. Got the blanket. It's all good. Yeah, man. There we go. There we have it. There we have it.
I hope you enjoyed that Perry Tamer. It feels like a long time since we podcasted Indy. It was only last Monday, but it feels like Khafi dear hogi, huh? That's a new word for you today.
This last week and a half.
Coffee.
Yeah.
So. We heard that word, coffee?
No.
Ah, good.
This is coffee. Okay.
Good. This is a new word for you today, Indy. This is your word today. So say somebody's asking for directions, right? And you want to say to them, it's quite far. That exact expression. How would you say that?
I would change that to a little bit. So I'd be like, Tora.
Yeah, okay. But that, okay. So you just change it. He's lying to them. It's not very far. It's just a T.
It's a little bit far.
So what you'd say
is far, really? Like, far is Australia, you know?
Bro, you know what I've learned? Far is going from one side of London to the other side of London. That's far, okay? Right. So you know the word for far, dur, right? So, quite far, Paji, yo kafi dur hai. Kafi. Sounds like coffee, but it's not. Kafi, say it.
Kafi dur, yeah.
That's it. And so what I just said to you is not that. I said, kafi der hogi. It's been quite some time. Kafi der hogi.
What do you say in Punjabi to say, what time is it?
Time ki hai. Kinna time ho gaya? Kitne baje? Yeah. I mean, that's formal, but time ki hai. Like, everyone just says that, don't they?
Bara time. Okay.
Bara time. Oh. And then you'd use here's a very sexy Punjabi word for you. Takriban Paji. Approximately. Like that. See, that's something for you there, ready? So, Paji, takriban 9 बज के ना 45 मिनट हो गए. Advanced level Punjabi there. Right, so Confessions of Brown Monday.
Oi, that was Acha.
So mix it up.
So we went to the Nagar Kirtan.
Yes, you did.
Remember? We did.
Yes,
Gravesend Nagar Kirtan.
Is Gravesend the biggest Gurdwara in the UK? Is that a fact?
Yes, it is. Yes, it
is.
Isn't
it? It's huge.
Very good effort, Gravesend. Very good effort. What I noticed is they have a lot of smaller Nagar Kirtans here in London. In Birmingham, we just got that one big one that starts at Smethwick and ends in Handsworth Park. You know the one I'm on about, yeah?
Yeah, in the middle. But I'm just thinking, what do you do in Walsall? Yeah, Walsall is 3 Gurdwara.
But it goes through all the Gurdwara on the way.
Yeah.
And it's a
one unified one.
It isn't quick. It's a good couple of 3-4 hours, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And when you're at the top of Soho Road and you're walking down, you see the amount of people in front of you. You're like, yo, this is a lot. And we've shut this whole thing down. But in Gravesend, it's very much, it's a massive circle. And it goes through the high street and stuff.
Right.
But I wouldn't say it felt as long.
Does it go to other Gurdwara or no? It's just a round?
No.
Oh, so it's just from there back to themselves.
Other coaches are sent from other Gurdwara to there.
Right. Okay.
So it was cool. It was nice. Went to it. And one thing I really admired was people were there at the Melas afterwards that aren't sick. They're just there for the food.
Okay.
And I thought that's actually quite nice that they know to come today because they know that they'll have langar and they will get fed and they can enjoy a lot of it for free, basically, which is a really nice feeling. And it's a bit of a community event. There weren't masses of people there, but it was still nice to see that sort of effort where everyone in the area kind of knows. Because obviously that Gurdwara is such a massive part of the community. So shout out to everyone organising that.
Where's the confession in this? Sorry.
This is a confession. Like I spent time with the wife and family. That is confession, isn't it? Like I'm going to this event. I had a good time.
Right. There's no complaint. That's what I'm saying.
No. There isn't a complaint. This is more like a show. It was good to do. And we got a lot of Sanj's family to come. So her nieces, nephews.
You know why, yeah?
Why?
Because, mate, when the religious one in the family gives the order, yeah, when Paji here gives the order, then that's it, man. Indy ne bulaya. Sare chalo.
Everyone has to go. Yeah, it wasn't that. It was nice though. It was nice. Even some people came along who hadn't been to a Nagar Kirtan before. It was nice for them to come.
Oh, really? Never been to Nagar Kirtan?
No. So it was nice. It was
interesting.
nice.
I don't think I've ever met anybody who's never been to Nagar Kirtan.
I feel like they enjoyed it a lot as well. It was tiring for them, if anything, because it was quite intense. What I love though about the Nagar Kirtan is that when you're walking along, the amount of food pit stops you get is great. So great. And when you get to the jar station, it is all hands on deck. Everyone is piling onto that one side of the pavement to get to the jar. Everyone. You can see like there's this massive dispersion of people out the middle of the road. I'm thinking, what's going on? You got jar on one side, you got samosa on that side, you got chole on that side. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. You got pakora in like a little bag, a grease bag, and they give it to you one by one.
That's it.
I was like, wow.
See, it doesn't matter where you go. It's the same thing. Well, back in the day when we didn't live in this house, our old house, we were the pit stop, the official pit stop for Gurdwara, and our seva was the jadi seva, and we had those brown bags. And I remember. Nice. We had the pakore and we had those orange, not yellow, orange jalebi.
Yeah.
And there's like not the formed ones, or they were formed ones, but the little balls. There's a name for it. Somebody told us before. It looks like a jalebi, but it's not a jalebi.
Jalebi balls, yeah.
It's like jaleba or something like that. Yeah, jalebi balls, something like that. And I remember that. I love how all of your feedback is basically like, "Bahut free khana milya." I mean,
so much free. I ate so much bad food on that day, but what I thought was very cute was seeing little kids get involved in the seva because they're with their parents and they're standing on the pavement and they're giving out drinks. This one kid who was about 3 came up to mine and Sanj's nephew and he's going up to all the kids saying, "Do you want some juice? Do you want some juice? Do you want some juice?" And he just finds the kids and he's just putting the juice in front of them. And he just ran up to Sanj's nephew and said, "Do you want juice? You like juice? I like juice. Do you want juice?" And I was like, that's so cute.
Salesman, man.
Proper adorable.
Born salesman, man.
Yeah, man. Straight up. He's like, "Listen, my job is to get rid of all these drinks and I will get rid of them."
Yeah, because there's a person called Indy there who I've been told today, Mitro listeners, followers, interviewed, had langar, not once, not twice, 3 times.
3 times.
Langar has been created to feed everybody, to be rationed equally. And then this guy comes along. I'm a big podcaster. Everybody knows me. I get 3 langars and just has 3 langars. Has a langar which is meant for the kids.
It wasn't like that. It was
absolutely like that. You got inspired by somebody who said you were going somewhere. And where were you going? You were going to polish off some langar.
Tell me this when you weren't even bloody there. Yeah?
Not bloody. Why are you bloody telling me this?
Yeah. Tenu nahi pata. Garson. Okay. Right. This is what happened. Okay. This is what happened. We arrive at the Melas. Everyone's very tired and a little bit hungry. So we find a patch of grass to sit down on. Everyone disperses in their different directions to go and look at food stations because there were many.
Yep.
First place that we went to was noodles and
Hakka.
Noodles and something else. And Sanj had it and I thought,
sabji, man.
No.
Noodles and sabji.
I'm not really feeling that.
There's gobi in the noodles.
So Sanj is eating that, and as you look around, other people are walking around you, and you're like, "Oh, what have they got?" I see someone with chole bhature. I was like, "Jackpot! Where's the chole bhature station?" So I traced back to this massive queue of people, got the chole bhature, went back, sat down, ate it, very happy. Yeah. Sanj's nieces come back later, and they say, "We found pizza and chips." I said, "What? Pizza and chips?" They said, "Yes." So what did I do, Karan?
You went and found the person.
And I went to go and get the pizza.
You made space. You yacked up. You made space, and you went for the pizza and chips.
I didn't yak up in fairness.
Yes, you did.
Portions were normal size. It was cool.
Okay.
It was cool. Had that. Had some chips. Had some pizza. Came back. Then they went and found an ice cream van, but they had an old machine in the ice cream van. So when you get to the van and you get to the front, they had to turn it off and let it restart for like half an hour. Then they're like, "Come back later." Yeah. So that was cool as well. So I had that. So technically I had 3 meals. Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know one of the reasons why this is important to you this year was to try and get some of the younger members in your family a bit more connected with Sikhi. So, Singh, what did you, apart from all the free food, What did you actually teach them about
Look,
Vaisakhi?
I feel like this is how you get kids into it, right?
I agree. But once they're there, what did you teach them about Vaisakhi? Hold on a minute.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he's like, bloody question neither. Basically, it's a free food festival and we just walk around, do a bit of exercise, isn't it? Yeah, 10,000 steps.
In fairness, the kids had a good time afterwards because they've done the Nagar Kirtan and they're looking forward to going to the Melas bit afterwards, which is probably more fun for them.
Get it?
Right?
It's not the question.
In terms of teaching them about Vaisakhi, maybe that lesson was missed by me. I feel like Sanj did do that.
Okay, tell me what Sanj said then.
I don't know. I'll have to check with her, but I feel like she did do this. And she even picked up leaflets to like take home for them and saying, in case you were wondering why you went to today, this is what it is. So
this is not going as planned. So let me just ask you then, Indy.
Yes.
What do you understand? What is the significance of Vaisakhi?
Vaisakhi is the birth of Sikhism.
Is it?
Huh?
No, it's not.
I'm taking the piss.
What textbook are you?
Hang on. Stop. Vaisakhi was the day that Guru Gobind Singh Ji created the Panch Pyare and the formation of the Khalsa. Is that correct? Bang
on. Do you know what's difference came to mind? I remember doing a quiz once in CSOC, and I asked this question. This guy was like, "What year is Vaisakhi?" He went every year.
Yo, in fairness,
he's right.
That's the right answer.
He's the right answer. And I was like, "Yeah, I need to rewrite these questions,
you know what?
Man.
Technically, you get 2 points, because you're right.
double points." And
when was Vaisakhi created? What year was it created?
And then, see, this is a misconception as well when it comes to Vaisakhi. So 1699, when what you're describing, Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj created the Khalsa Panth, was on Vaisakhi. It's not that was the first Vaisakhi. Vaisakhi existed much before that. Vaisakhi is associated. That's one special version of Vaisakhi 1699. It's not the Vaisakhi. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's a misconception. People just think Vaisakhi is only 1699 and then we have no Vaisakhi afterwards or before.
Right, okay. Yeah.
That's the first thing. Okay, yeah, you're bang on, you're spot on there. Take it further.
Formation of the Panch Pyare. Panch Pyare were there created, and then after that, Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself then took Amrit as well, right?
This is a very pivotal moment in everything.
Yes.
So this is all about showing everybody, Sikh people, that even I, as the Guru, I'm not higher than two things. I'm not higher than this Amrit, which I'm telling everybody to take, and I'm not higher than Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. This is very, very important. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj left it in no uncertain terms before leaving Sarir that Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj will be our Guru forevermore. That was very important for him to say that there will be no physical Guru, and that if you want to feel the presence of God, it is in the Shabd. It is in the Shabd. Vaho Vaho Bani Nirankar hai. So look how amazing. Bani is Gurbani. Nirankar. Nirankar is another word for God. So Vaho Vaho Bani Nirankar hai. This Bani is God itself. That's what Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj said. Matha teked, obviously. Agyo pe akal ki, tabi chalayo panth. With his hukam, with his order, I was given permission and orders to start this Khalsa Panth. Agya pe akal ki, tabi chalayo panth. Sab Sikhan ko hukam hai, Guru manyo granth. Like, you can't read that any other way. So people who say that, there are gurus and things we follow, there are Santa Mahapurush, there are Brahmgyanis, absolutely, and that's talked about in Guru Granth Sahib Ji extensively. But our Guru is Guru Granth Sahib Ji. That's it. The beautiful part of this story, which really gets me every time, is when Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj got down, the paintings we always see of Maharaj asking for the Amrit. You've seen that picture quite famously from the Panch Pyare. The Panch Pyare said, Maharaj, we gave our cease, we gave our head for this Amrit. What do you give for this Amrit? Big question. We've spoken about this before. And Maharaj says, my whole family will be Shaheed. And even prior to that, you look at Guru Tegh Bahadurji Ji Maharaj, Guru Gobind Singh Ji's father, he'd already given Shaheedi. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, his great-grandfather, had already given Shaheedi. But he meant his wife, his mother, his 4 sons. This is all to happen yet. It hadn't happened yet. They will all be shaheed. He made sure his whole lineage, there was no physical descendant of Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj, and that's very intentional. Guru Manyo Granth. So Vaisakhi is important because Maharaj, yes, he gave us, obviously the titles Singh and Kaur. He gave us the code of conduct, the Ret Maryada. He made us Khalsa. He said, I will take these little sparrows and they will be able to fight the bigger birds. That's what Maharaj said I will do. I will take this and because remember, the forces were always outnumbered. It's just amazing. Sawa lakh se ek raha tabi Gobind Singh naam kahau. One can take on 250,000 people. He's like, I'll make this Khalsa who is so fearless that will be able to, be ready to die for this identity. And that's the other thing about the actual Swaroop. Maharaj says, I'll make such a Swaroop that if you even try and lie that you're not sick, nobody will believe you. You'll be so distinct that you try and lie, they'll still know you're sick. That's how much you're going to stand out. This is why the Swaroop is important, the physical form. Sant Sapai Banaunga. That's what Maharaj says. Yeah.
So it was nice. It was a nice weekend event, and I'm glad I went.
And your
hopefully I'll make it an annual thing. Listen, I enjoyed my langar. Okay,
that's enjoyed good. It. Look, it's definitely a big part of Sikhi, man. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
And shout out to everybody that said hi as well. I thought I would have blended in, but evidently I didn't. So.
Were you Patka Indy or Pag Indy?
I was Patka Indy. Yes. It was a hot summer's day. I was Patka Indy.
I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't recognize Patka Indy. Like when I see you, I'm like, man.
It looks like a normal thing, innit? There you go.
No. I when you came to Akam's part, I opened my eyes. I was like, we gone back in time in like 10 years.
Yeah, except I used to have my bar at the top of my head. Now I moved it towards the back.
You did.
So the podcast sits a bit smoother. But yeah.
Very smooth.
There you have it, bro. That was me and my confession.
So one of the lovely gifts that you and Sanj got for Shindy's baby shower was the bathtub to give Akam a bath in. You remember?
Yes.
Right. So what we discovered.
Don't forget the tolia.
The tolia is amazing. So it's a hooded towel. It's personalized and it's Lion King. Akam loves it. We use it all the time. So my advice to parents is you need a couple of these. So we have one for swimming. You have one when they're obviously having a bath. Have one in standby. Maybe you have one in your bag. So have a couple of these. Very useful things. Now, what we found with the bathtub is actually it's much easier to give a baby a shower when they're with you in the shower. So this tends to be my role because I will start in the shower. Akam will join me. We'll wash our head or whatever, body bath, and then I'll pass it to Shindy. Shindy will dry, massage, get her a kapde, and then I'll carry on with my shower. So it's understood that obviously my job is within the shower, and then obviously I do my personal shower, and whether that's just normal shower or obviously washing your hair takes a bit longer. And then so what happened a couple of weeks, like last week, was I got out the shower, phone was there. Where on my phone? What happens, Indy, if you go on your phone?
What, in the shower?
No, I'm outside the shower now. I've dried off.
Oh, you were scrolling. You were scrolling.
Yeah.
Responding to comments and that,
okay. Yeah. Okay. So then what happens, right? So you know how my floorboards are and you can hear movement, right?
Yes.
So I hear Shindy coming towards the bathroom door. Okay.
Could she hear Vaj coming out your phone?
No Vaj. Because the music's on.
Okay. I thought you were slicking enough to turn the volume all the way down so you're not going to get clocked.
The music is on there.
No, I want about the Vaj coming out your phone when you're looking.
There's nothing coming out of the phone. There's only music coming out. But I can hear Shindy. Oh wait, I should do the thing again, shouldn't I? This is famous from the podcast, isn't it? Everyone remembers that. It wasn't like that though. But anyway, my floorboards creak a little bit, so she's coming. So what do I do, Indy?
Panic.
And then do what?
Throw the phone.
What's the play here? What's the play? What do you do?
Oh shit! Okay, run to the toilet and sit on it.
You got to pretend like you're doing something. Is your
run to the toilet and sit on it, bro.
Yeah. Toilet would have been a good move. Did not do that. So I put the phone down and just. I was obviously already dry. Just started drying more deep drying. So she comes in, and I've got like no facial expression. I'm like really slick, no eye contact. I'm like, yeah, just obviously I'm shower, just, wash, just drying, and then go put my kapre on, put my spray on, and then I'll come and help, whatever.
Yeah.
You heard me coming. You were on your phone. You put your phone down and you're pretending to dry yourself. Am I wrong? I was like, you are not wrong. You're not wrong.
Where's the CCTV camera, bro? That's all I want to know.
She called it to the T, man. And then so she wasn't angry, but she just walked out and she was like, yeah.
I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. I was just like, oh shit, man. I was like, oh, Indy, she's gone to the toilet, man. Yes, that would have been the
How did she know?
She just knows, man. I don't know how she knows.
Did you hear the shower turning off?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, she has this thing. She says to me, she goes, since we've had EK, she's like, I notice you brush your teeth more intensely now. I.e., what she's saying is, Bella used to be like a 5-minute job. Now you got a kid. You run away for like 20 minutes to have personal time. And I'm like, you go galani. Like, basically. But nahi, koi gal nahi. As we're going to find out later in what's going on, because Indy, I did a big thing. And because you would have been here with me had you not been occupied eating your 3 langars.
It's a good point.
Initially I was like, chalo, he's doing seva, he's teaching next generation about Vaisakhi, which he absolutely wasn't. He was just there saying, chalo, mela chaliye, roti khaiye, chaps se chop se khao.
Listen. I was the banda who got everyone there, got everyone home.
The religious one. Man, well, you basically, bro, you're a taxi driver. Like, my God,
I was a good taxi driver. Also, excuse me, I reconnected with Sikhi in my own way as well, so that was nice for me. Okay, I haven't been to a Nagar since I was about 16. Big difference.
Translation: I reconnected with Sikhi. I had langar 3 times.
Very connected. Very connected. No, it was more than that, man. Genuinely, it was. I know. It was nice. It was nice.
It's good. It's good, man. It's good.
And in Gravesend Gurdwara as well, they've got, it's a very, how do I say this? They openly display a lot of the things that happened in 1984. Okay.
Why are you trying to find a way to say that? They're pro-Shahid, not pro-Shahidi, but they've got a lot of Shahidi artifacts.
Yeah. Everyone's own pictures were up and they were kind of explaining what happens in the beneath. And I thought that was quite good because even for me, I wasn't aware of how deep it went or how much seva those people did for the bond. So I'm like, that's interesting to sort of sit and read whilst everybody else is downstairs having a little shop in the little shop or putting their shoes on or whatever. You can just look and read it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I'm not going to be able to retain all this information, and I'll come back and read it again in the future and again and again and again. And then eventually it'll stick. But that was super informative, and respect for them for that.
Yeah. And given it's 40 years this year, isn't it? Not 84.
It is. Yes.
Yeah. So good. So yeah, you did learn something. That's good. Good, man.
I did see a few Khalistan flags on the Nagar Kirtan, and I didn't know how I felt about that though. But
okay, what is it that you don't know how you feel about it?
I don't know. I just don't think it's the right time and place. But then again, when is the right time and place? I guess you can say it's a catch-22. Just within me, it felt like I don't know if this is the right play right now.
As in, you feel like if there's going to be a pro-Khalistan movement, it should be a separate, like, protest or whatever, separate thing.
That's what I would think. But everyone's got their own intentions and how they want to express themselves. That's fine. It's their choice. I'm not going to shout them down or like pull the flag off them or anything. I'm like, John, do what you want to do. Right? There was no shouting. It was just holding a flag.
Yeah. So, okay. I see. It wasn't like a protest march.
No, it wasn't a protest. It was just holding a flag, which is fine.
Okay.
So there you go.
Well, so you connected with Ziki. That's your confession. Great confession. And I got found out by my wife. So
you got caught red-handed, mate.
There you go, mate. Look, listen, I was dry. I was dry by the end.
No,
I was very dry.
I would have gone back in the shower, be like, I missed the spot.
Yeah, she knows I'm not that dedicated. I'm not you.
Your love for the game isn't there, Karan.
Yeah, functional game, innit? Yeah, bro. So it's the conviction with which she knows. Like, she knows me, man. I said to Shindy sometimes, I was like, you know the thought before it's conscious in my head that it's a thought, and you've called it. I was like, I love that because it's good, like, it's a good reflection tool for me. It's a good like, bouncing board. Yeah, exactly. And so I'm like, it's great. But when you just want to get away with like doing a bit of scrolling on your phone.
Can you do the same with Shindy?
Yes, but the thing with Shindy is you don't need to. Like, she's just, this is how I feel. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. I like to think about it. I like to go in. I like to process it, and then maybe it'll come out, right? Where she's like, this is how I feel. I'm going to tell you how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm like, okay.
But you could predict how she's going to feel ahead of time, yes or no?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. But I don't have it as down as her, though. She has a different, like, sixth sense, level of menu pata tu gita. She like menu pata tu gita.
Female intuition.
Thing you do on your phone? Very bad. Yeah.
Next seg.
Yep.
Oh, Hanji Baji.
What is up, man? How you doing? Yeah, cool guy. Yeah, what's up?
Hello.
Tika?
Yes.
If you had to, here's a question, by the way. If you had to guarantee equal portioning of prashad during prashad seva, how would one do this?
So I've seen a few people in the Gurdwara have a scooper.
Yeah.
The ice cream scooper. But it's the ice cream scooper with the little flicky thing. So you press it and it slingshots it out.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've just seen the...
No. I've seen one that's like a slingshot. So it's like it's stuck, and then you clasp it, and then it pops it out.
Okay.
So you scoop, clasp, pop. Yeah.
Smooth, baby. I mean, that's clearly needs to be patented, man. That's clearly for the prashad market.
Yeah.
I was at a wedding in Nagar recently, and I saw it being done, and I was like, "This is genius."
If somebody asked for like little, now what?
Yeah.
Now you got a problem.
No, because you can still go back to the old technique. Still stand by, your hands still work. You can still just take a thought and put it in.
It's true. Have you ever been given that responsibility?
Prashad seva? I have done it when I've done it not to the Sangat, but in some scenarios where people are coming into Mathar taking shit on the side.
Yes.
Like kind of not full Divan hole. So I've been on the side, and then people come and make a prashad. I've done that.
Okay, so what do you do with your hand each time you've dispersed of the prashad? Do you wipe it clean?
Oh, I see your question. Yeah, you normally have like a rumal or rag or something nearby. You just give it a bit of a wipe. The tap is right there, but you're not going to tap. You're not going to wash your hands after every serving,
Every single one, yeah.
Obviously, you need to be very careful. You can't make your hands dirty. You need to.
Do you cover your face as well with a mask just so you don't breathe on the prashad?
Oh,
I've seen it. Yeah.
You know, John, I'm going to be honest, man. When I was really young, I used to be scared of those things, man.
What? Because who had their face covered with the... What actually is it?
Tati.
What?
Tati. Not
Why is it called that?
Tati. Yeah, Tati is... So... Not done as commonly now, but basically what people would do with their beards, big beards, is they used to like to tie it up. And then about the rassi, we talked about the rassi before, right? That thing runs around and they tie up like that. Yeah, the other thing that they like to do, but maybe sometimes put a hairspray or gel in, and they want it to be tight.
Yeah.
So you do that, and then you tie the thing.
Yeah.
That's called a tati, right? Okay. So that's what it is. But in this scenario, they're not doing it to tie the beard up. They're just tying it across their face.
It's loose.
No, the ones I seen are quite tight. But it's not tying it this way. It's going like this way.
Across the face, yeah. Face masks before face masks were a thing.
Yeah. And during COVID, I saw a lot of things doing that. They were like, we've been doing this for time. They're like, I saw it. And the thing is, when the things that I remember when I was a little kid, they used to do it, you used to have scary eyes because you can only see the eyes.
Yeah.
And then obviously you're here and they're giving prashad. So they're standing, looking down at you. You've got these scary eyes. Yeah, like that. And I was like, oh man, that canal Babaji, I was I used to get so scared. I was like, yeah. No,
And was the purpose of
it.
it to stop germination?
Yeah, stop you coughing and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's just hygiene basically.
So you never thought to have one on yourself?
But I was quite young when I did the seva, so this isn't like a, I thought about this or someone told me. If they told me please wear it, I would have worn it. But I didn't really have a big beard back then, so yeah.
Interesting. But there we go.
It's very critical, man, aren't you?
Not critical. I was just asking.
Yeah, it's critical. Yeah, Karan didn't do this, did you? Oh, not well done. I didn't say that. Oh, well,
Karan,
could have been better.
That was your opportunity to channel your inner bandit, but you didn't. Okay.
That's it. They look at bandits. Yeah, that's why they're scary.
It's true though. Like in India, if you're gonna
bandits, yeah.
go and
That's
rob
it.
someone, I'd think of it in that way.
Daku. Yeah.
What's it called?
Dakus.
Oh, interesting. Is that the actual word for it?
You know what Daku is, man.
No, I know what it is, but I never understood what the meaning of it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you've heard the word though.
Yeah.
You're not Daku.
Thank you. I know I'm not. I'm very nervous.
You're not Karku or Daku.
What's the difference?
Daku is kind of more of a bandit. Karku is more like a revolutionary.
I don't think we're either of those, no.
I agree.
Thank you.
As you would say, Bibe Pot.
Yes. Speaking of revolutionary people, nice little segue, smooth transition into talking about Chamkila. So, wifey said to me, I want to watch it the night it comes out.
Which
I said, really? Friday night? She said, yes, Friday night. I said, all right, let's go to the gym early. Went gym.
Okay, just give people just a reminder. Why did she say that?
Because she's the biggest Diljit fan in the world, that's why.
Apart from?
Her sister. But, we don't count last year. We count totality of years.
Oh, I'm so interested to see this year. I mean, I can't imagine what Sanj is doing to guarantee it. I feel like she's rang India and she's contacted that guy we had a call with once who had that room full of phones farming for YouTube views, right?
Mate, flipping out. There's YouTube clip farms, mad.
Oh, God. Guys, this call was so funny. We spoke to this guy and there was another guy in the call and the other guy in the call was sitting in the corner, but they were trying to make it look like they were in two different locations. Yeah. And we could see the other guy speaking. We're like, bro, just come and join the same. Like, it's just reverbing.
It was just awkward. So awkward.
And the guy said to us, yeah, I can get you lots of views. Like, saadi farm hai, battery nahi hai, dekho. And then you're going to get these views. Yeah, I can imagine Sanj doing that to get listens for the Dilj.
She isn't doing that. She is currently holding up a girl.
You don't know what she's capable of.
I know what she's capable of, all right? I hear the Ghana in the house. Her Ghana are quite predictable now, apparently, according to Spotify. Because she said, Indy, my daily mix 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 have the same like 7 or 8 songs all the time.
Is that possible? That's not possible, man. Daily mixes by their definition can't be the same. They'd just be the same one mixing, wouldn't they?
No, it's got the same mixture of songs, but those 7 or 8 songs are consistent themes in all of them.
Yeah, you need to maybe challenge video, challenge vlog, no Dilj for the Sanj for 30 days.
Why would that be a good challenge?
I don't know. It'd be funny, Do you think she could?
It would. No,
do you think she could?
No, I don't think she could.
How long could Sanj go?
A week, maybe.
A week without the Dilj?
A week, maybe.
How long could you go without you?
Longer than a week, I'd say that much. She'd be like, when are you going back to Birmingham?
Yeah, it's like, your family missing you. Bye.
I want my space.
Oh, God.
Right.
Oh, I saw just random thing. I saw Bal on a podcast. What's up?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Big man. The clip I saw, he was like, see fat Singhs, see shrubby Singhs. By the way, I don't drink. Where are the strong Singhs? That was a clip I saw and I was like, this is so Bal.
He's got a point though.
He's got a very good point. He's like,
whatever you say about Bal,
yeah,
he always has a point. It's fucking annoying. Try being the little sibling, right? And I'm like, fuck's sake, I was going to drop some knowledge now and I'm going to feel like a complete idiot for not knowing it.
Got fat Singhs, got shrubby Singhs, you got sukre Singhs like my brother.
What's a sukra?
Like skinny.
Oh yeah, I was very skinny. Yeah.
I don't think you're still skinny. Like he's hench. Compared to him, I'm saying.
I'm skinny now.
No, okay. No. Okay. You know how we did the whole 10%, 1% organized? You're not, but compared to Bal, you're tiny in it.
Like, yeah, of course. Who isn't?
There you go. So did you got there?
There you go.
There you go. Sorry. So Amar Singh.
Revolutionary, ahead of his time. You know how people like Katappa are making ganda content now? He was the original, okay?
The original
he walks,
Katappa.
everybody else could run, all right? Honestly, with his Ghani.
What I will say is that I don't want to base my whole perception on one film. I'd want to read more stories. Because obviously every story...
Good distinction, because he's also been accused on Twitter, allegedly, of being a domestic abuser. So, you know.
Pedophilia, someone had mentioned as well.
I didn't see that bit. I saw the
Somebody commented on a thing that they talked about...
Our thing?
Yeah, somebody put a comment.
Mentioned it.
Where did I see that? Yes, that's it. It's on the story. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
No,
correct,
there's somebody, someone had said, there's another film called Jodi, which is in Punjabi.
Yes, that's apparently meant to be.
And then there was a comment below that, and the person had said, I don't like this pedophilic singer. Anyway, the point is, every film, to some degree, will have propaganda. They're trying to show somebody in a certain light. Now, the bit I found really interesting was a bit where he's basically being questioned about, why are you singing about these things? And his basic answer is like, this is what I've seen. This is the world. And I was like, these are observations.
This is how I was brought up, basically.
Yeah, this is what I've seen. How many references were there to brother-in-laws? It's just brother-in-laws.
All of them.
Doing dirty things.
Mate, listen, I could barely keep up, right? So when I was looking at the subtitles, it's like, your brother-in-law's peeping at me through these holes. I'm like, whoa. Yeah. And it's like, while I laugh at myself, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. You're about the shower.
TMI. Yeah.
I was like, it's just bloody horny brother-in-laws, man. Like, bloody hell. every 2 minutes, I keep seeing same thing. Brother-in-law. Sala. Jida. Right? And, but yeah, so his point was, I'm not singing dirty for the sake of singing dirty. This is what I've seen. I'm singing about it. The reason why it's so popular, what's the reason why it's so popular? Because he asked that. He goes, well, why are people going to keep attending? Because it's relatable.
Yeah.
That's it. So I found that bit interesting. The other bit I found interesting was you had the two.
By the way,
sides.
Sorry, spoiler alert. Even though by now you should know what happened to him. Sanj said, this is what she said word for word, yeah? Indy, I want to watch it on Friday night. So you can't wait till Sunday. She said, no, I don't want to see spoilers. And then she started laughing. I said, what? She said, I already know how it ends. I said, yes, exactly. So what's the spoilers exactly you're going to see?
Yeah, but the film is, okay, I see your point, but it's not really about how it's ending. It's about his life. Why was he the way he was? And that was more about it. Yeah, everyone knows he's dead. The assassination is easy. So that was an interesting point. Second interesting point was the idea of the two sides, right? You have this one side shown to be, look, this is anti-Dharmic, this is anti-Sikh. Don't sing this stuff. And then you start doing the good stuff. And then you got the police saying, why are you getting close to these extremists, referencing Sikh extremists, Sikh extremists. He's like, we know what you're doing, you're with them. And he's like, bloody hell, I'm getting it from both sides. What am I supposed to do? And you're right, he was born just ahead of his time. And,
can you not see the correlation between that world and today's world and how little?
Well, he made it and so accepted. Not accepted now, but like
no. I think it's hardly moved. I think it's accepted. But
no, as in,
if you have an affiliate,
you think Katappa against death threats?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, have assassination attempts been made in Katappa?
No, but he definitely gets death threats. Have you not seen the stuff that he does?
Carry on, go on.
Right, so I'm saying either you affiliate with one side or the other. You cannot tango with both. It's not acceptable.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, I'm not on about the polarization. I'm just on about the same level of extreme, unfortunately, exists, which is you can, if you do a little bit of one thing, you are in that camp now, and you can't dabble in the other side, which is unfair because we're garnering an audience now on socials or whatever, or however you're doing it. If you do something off-brand, people really don't mess with it anymore, and they're like, "Oh, you're that person."
So what's the perception of our brand?
I think we actually are stuck in the middle because we do both, and we might get people who dip in and out of our content all the time because of it, and that's fine because we're doing what we want to do, but we're also not going to the extreme format of it. So we're not doing katappa, but we're also not sat here doing Bart every single episode. So there's levels, right? It's true though, isn't it? Yeah,
I love your reference points.
Listen, that's a fair reference point. I could have said something much worse, but I wasn't going to. Okay,
good lad.
Thank you. So there you have it. I feel like even though it's been how many years on since he died?
80s?
At least 30 odd, because it happened after 84.
Yes.
Right? So at least 30
Yeah,
odd.
that bit I didn't obviously agree with. Look, 84 was a really big thing, and there should have been more sense. There should be more sensitivity on his part that this isn't the right time to be singing about this stuff.
No, but he said that, but people still wanted him to be out there.
Yeah, but that's fine. But then that other guy said, the income tax man, he said his biggest flaw was he couldn't say no to the crowd. But that for me is professional integrity. That's like doing it for the clout now, which we know a lot of people that do that just for that.
Yeah.
Not right. And I get, look, outside of that, fine, there is a market that wanted to hear those songs. Fine, I get that. I just think around 84 that wasn't the time, 85 and things.
But it gave people relief.
Yeah,
from their life.
Still not the right thing, man.
So how long are you supposed to wait then?
No, I don't think it's...
I'm not saying what you did was correct, FYI. I'm playing the devil's advocate here.
I just thought it was too soon.
Who do you let dictate then to you when you think it's right to go out there and start doing that again? Exactly. The fact you can't give me an answer says
I'm thinking easy, Tiger. I'm thinking of an answer. I think when it post 84, when it became acceptable that people weren't living in a fear state, when Ananda cottages were happening again and people were trying to getting back to normality, then maybe. Because remember, all that had stopped. They said that, didn't they? They all started bookings, band ho gaya. So, but look, he did what he did. I just think to be gunned down for that. And then, then I started thinking about Sidhu, and I was like, it's just, what has changed in it? Like, I find that's for different reasons.
Very different reasons.
Yeah. But nobody's untouchable, man. Like, it's a wild, wild west, man, India.
Do you not think that the part that was quite mad is how the people who were sent to assassinate him the first time said, no, we really like your music, but also stop doing the music?
No, I don't think, that scene, I remember the one with the shotgun. I don't think they were sent to assassinate him. I think they're just there to extort him.
No, I think that they were sent to assassinate him and he had to pay him off.
No.
That's how I interpreted it.
Yeah, but then the person who's paid for them to assassinate, if he's not done it, then they would have been shot. So I don't think it was that. I think they were just there was no higher intention there. I think they were a little one-man, 3-man little group saying, let's just press him for a bit of money. That's it. But that was funny. I was like, oh, so you like me, but then you want to take my money? Okay, fine.
That also happens in today's world as well.
Yeah,
which is privately,
exactly.
People like your shit, but publicly, they can't say it.
True. Very true.
Silly. Well, one question that someone did DM us, I personally didn't pick this up, but they said, why were the songs in Punjabi, but the film was in Hindi? And I asked Sanj this, and she said it's because it is it's classed as a Bollywood film. And also, it was the guy who directed it was the same guy who did Jab We Met, which was in Hindi. So what did you expect?
Jab We Met.
Sorry, Jab We Met.
And the bigger film he did was Rockstar. Really got Imtiaz Ali. Great director. Music is obviously done collaboratively between Diljit and A.R. Rahman. So a big production. So for me, that's not the end of the world because the story got told. But yeah, I can see. That's a big ask because obviously Diljit could do it. That's fine. But then you got to find a whole cast crew at that level. Like Parineeti Chopra, Priyanka Chopra's cousin, actually sang those songs.
She did, and she did it very well.
Very well. There's a clip you should watch on. They went on a couple Sharma show.
Interesting.
Couple Sharma's a pretty famous kind of like Jonathan Ross style person. And he has Imtiaz Ali on, he has Diljit, he has Parineeti Chopra. They do like a whisper challenge, do lots of funny things. And as part of it, they do a little medley. Gal sune makhna pyar tenu dasam. And they do a whole little thing, and you hear her singing live, and you're just like, wow, she can sing, man.
She really could.
Diljit.
She really could. What I thought was wicked was how he released teaser clips of him singing in the film.
Yeah,
and the film being
yeah.
released on his Instagram.
Yeah. Like
That was
the real thing, the raw stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
actually, Imtiaz Ali said on that thing, he said, everything you see, the live singing was all one take.
Yeah.
Everything. They said they did it, the cameras were on, and they just went for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. That's
I don't think we'll get it, but I'd love for him to do a cover album and just put it out.
Yeah, of the Chamkila songs, him singing it.
The old Chamkila songs with his vibe on it. Because he has a folk voice deep within there as he was singing it. I thought, wow, even the opening sequence of the film, where it starts with like a Melas type beat, right, and he's singing, it hit you. I was like, oh, hello, I haven't seen this side of Diljit in a long time.
Yeah.
If ever.
God, you know, she'll drop him a line now.
Okay.
Jealous na bantu, okay?
Listen, I can't sing
jealous
like
na
Diljit.
So can't do anything like Diljit, can you?
Do you think he had a wig on?
Yes.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah. I think he had a wig on. What else?
Okay.
Yeah, you just never know, don't you, when your last breath's going to be like, because I was reading a recollection of the other person who also was shot but survived, got shot in the hand and ran off or something.
Right.
And he was just saying how, you know, that scene, the show when they're having roti before that final show.
Yeah.
And he's messing with that guy. He's like, roti, thandi, chamkila, whatever. And that was the last meal. And then, you know, she's in the book and then she comes out and then she gets shot in the head and it's just like...
Headshot as well, you know, that's brutal. Jesus.
Yeah. 27, wasn't he, Chamkila?
He was 27.
Yeah, young guy, man. Like he had, he'd done a couple of others. I liked the side by side as well. That was really good, like the real clips.
That was wicked. I thought that was really well done at the end.
I didn't know he went to like Bahrain,
I also like how they didn't
places.
do a full cover Belle Lagare. They kept that quite.
Yeah, because I kept watching it. I was like, where are they gonna drop this song?
They teased it for 10 seconds, then took it away, and I was like, oh man.
Oh, when they were practicing together.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is sick. When are they gonna do it? And then obviously it's at the end. But the other one was a Gallis only.
Oh, I love it.
That was so good. One thing I did learn that I never knew, that he actually had these dharmic albums as well.
Dharmic albums being what?
Like, you know, Baba Nanak. And
he did.
I didn't know that. I was just like, wow. And it's just...
I want to ask my elder family members who if they listen to him.
Yeah, I asked my dad. My dad said, yeah, he listened to it. And my granddad was very, like, you know, spiritual person. I said, did granddad ever, like, you know, not let you? He's like, no. He was like, it's cool. You can listen to it. And he goes, he was kind of banned, let's say, in India, but in the UK, very popular.
I'm going to ask my parents if they listen to him or not.
CSK. I want a live reaction. Video when you ask CSK, Dad, this is what you do. Use a presupposition. Dad, what's your favorite Chamkila song? That's what you ask. See, you don't ask, do you listen to Chamkila? What's your favorite Chamkila song?
Oh my day.
He'll be like, Jagge, gall sone. Oh, here's that line I think Sanj meant as well that you saw and you're like, oh, that's what that means. So, shout again to Kadapa. Kadapa does that video where he goes around asking about Punjabi lyrics and what they mean.
Yes, he does.
Right. There's that one lyric. I actually didn't know it's Chamkila until I heard this. He's like, Atte vargan gunataunu.
Go on.
What does it mean, Indy?
I don't know.
What do you think I'm saying?
Say it again.
Atta.
Yeah.
Or atte vargan.
Oh, yeah.
Gunata.
So you're kneading the atta.
Yeah. Which is an analogy for something else that's being done.
Yes.
But to use that analogy for that, I mean, it's just like, bloody hell, man. That's so extreme. Do you remember I said in our previous podcast, like, Punjabi is the most penetrative language? This is why, man.
Yes.
And people have the audacity to say to me, oh, there's no double meaning in the song. There's no double meaning in the song. Bloody hell, okay? This has been happening since time, okay?
Then you could bet your ass that people were doing it today. Okay? Come on, man.
Come on, nothing changes.
Diljit did not make a song saying I love peaches without knowing how close it was to the other word. He didn't make a song about kutti without knowing the original word and putting it into a song knowing he's towing the line. He knows what he's doing. He's not dumb. Love it. Thank you.
You can't not do it.
I can't.
Honanime.
I don't know what the last name.
Recover.
Recover. There you go.
See, look, man, if Ed can sing, I think you can sing it.
So I'm gonna do that next. I'm gonna go around asking family members if they've listened to Chamkila or not.
Yeah, or maybe let's do another social experiment. You know, it'd be really good as well, Andy. Obviously, Nagar is like his most famous. We should just walk around and just press play and then just record people's reactions, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, am I allowed to sing this?" Like,
yeah, but this is us anticipating that everybody understands that level of Punjabi. That is a little bit of Dunga Punjabi.
Yeah, that's true. But I think everyone will know the song. And they'll be like, is it okay to sing? Is it safe?
Yeah, but hang on. When I was younger and I heard Bella Kare, I was like, oh, this sounds all right. I didn't know what the words were. Yeah. But I was like, okay. Sounds like a nice song.
No, because it's rhythmic, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
I am drunk. Like there's a one line he has in there. I can't remember what the actual Punjabi loves is, but it basically says, "Man, there's a Punjabi loves which is "Main rajja paya." Do you know what it means?
No.
Rajja paya means like it's like the English translation came up. It's like my body, my veins, everything is just full of sharab. Like it's just
bloody hell.
Yeah, it's not like I'm a little bit drunk. It's like "Main rajja paya." Like there's. I don't know what the English is for it. It's like I'm overflowing with sharab. Like
that's a good word, overflowing. Yeah.
Like you remember? I'll give you. Do you remember? Do you remember when we were doing that Javai privilege clip, and our editor put that proper potty sing that we didn't put in the clip in the end?
Yes. Right? Oh my god. Yes. Oh god.
That's sharab na rajja. Like at the table, like you know the guy. Sade munde da vyah. You know that guy in the clip when he's there, like this. That's rajja paya. Wow. That's the definition, Indy. Yeah. Right? When you see that word, I want you to use it next time you see someone at a wedding and it's happened to your reception. You're like, hey, rajja paya.
Rajja paya. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you rate out of 10?
I give it 10, man. For me, storytelling, again, this is based on the way the film was delivered, not on the accuracy of the story.
What, sorry?
10.
Interesting. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. As an idea, again, for me, because it was like, I know of Chamkila, I don't really know Chamkila. It gave me a reason to start looking into it a bit more.
I knew nothing about him. I knew he got assassinated. I didn't understand why.
Yeah, but exactly. And then there was the dad, and it's like, but dad, who do you think did it? Like, what's the conspiracy? And then you start trying to build, like a story behind it. And then you start trying to understand the Mahal. The Mahal, you know what Mahal means? Mahal is like the societal expectation and tension and what was happening in India that made this acceptable and unacceptable. Like what was that? Yeah, I was trying to understand that and then compare it to now. And like you said, are things just as unacceptable but more acceptable or
I was asking Sanj, I didn't think that all these at the beginning of the film, when it's showing his childhood, seeing like guys go into different shacks with women and then walking out, and he's been exposed to this as a child. I thought, right, is this what it was like in some bins? And she said, yeah, this is what it was like in
there's a scene of the ladies doing gidda, and the bolli is something about khada ho gaya, khada nahi hunda, like
so
bloody,
like,
so straight.
Okay,
yeah, X-ray shit, man. No, and where does that go? The thing is, these kids are coming from somewhere. People are banging. Like it doesn't happen by accident. It's not like they're having IVF treatment in the pen. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, actually. My dad, oh God, he said this about someone who'd had too many kids, right? And basically, he said, they just need a TV in their bedroom.
Right, you had it here. Punjabi contraception. TV la do. We should make a spoof. Maybe a spoof ad. Spoof ad for TV brand. Like, wait. ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੈਡਰੂਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟੀਵੀ ਲਾ ਦੋ ਜਾਂ 50 ਇੰਚ ਟੀਵੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਈਵ ਚੈਨਲ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਤੇ ਘਰ ਵਾਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟੀਵੀ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਰੋ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਸੈਕਟਮੀ ਆਹ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟੀਵੀ ਇੰਸਟਾਲ ਕਰੋ
Oh, it'd be so accurate. My God.
I love that. I love how your dad said that and put phone. He's like, that's the solution, huh?
That's it.
ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਸੀ ਟੀਵੀ ਦੇਖੋ
That's it.
ਇੱਥੇ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਆਵੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੀ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਟੀਵੀ ਦੇਖੋ
That's it. Wow.
Do you have a TV in your bedroom? Do you have a TV in your bedroom?
No.
No, jagge.
No, mate. No. You disgust me, but you have a TV in your bedroom and you're the one with the child, so let's not do this, okay?
मैं horny use करता
okay. Oh, now you use it. Okay. There you go. Child has been delivered now.
I'm saying Lord नहीं पही
Oh, God. There you go. That conversation opened up a can of worms. People, we better take you. Drop a like. We're going to go into the next segment, though, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll drop a like. Thank you. Oh, Karan, what's happening? You got to fill me in because I ain't got much going on.
Malkit Singh. One of his most famous songs is What in the Veer. Yeah, sorry. Not Chal. Oh, yeah, this is going to be long. Not Chalhun, not Jindamahi, not Mittiganne.
I'm kind of out now, mate.
Oh, Sada.
Oh, Mama bada great.
Mama bada great. Sada Mama bada great.
Congratulations, boy.
मैं बन गया मामा जी मैं बन गया मामा जी मैडम पनोइया कहनी साडा मामा बड़ा ग्रेट साडा मामा बड़ा
I know
great.
Kenny's never saying that about you, ever.
He's mate. I told you, man. He called me Salah. He's Salah. He's not saying that. Here's the thing about the word mama. So first, shout, big congratulations to my sister, the other jazz, Meher. And my brother-in-law, Karan Singh Thind, aka the Kenny, aka one half of the legal counsel for this podcast. Seek legal counsel, that is Sikh legal counsel. On the birth of their wonderful and beautiful daughter, my niece, Ilahi Kaur Thind. So please be sending your love and prayers to them. So yeah, feels pretty good to be a mama. You got a question? What is your question?
Very different name. Not heard that name before, but the first thing that came to my mind is, was it intentional to name her daughter with an E and your daughter with an E?
No. What's interesting, they both have E and they both have 5 letters, 5 akkars.
I mean, from the outside looking in, that looks very intentional.
I know. Yeah. Elahi and Ekam and Elahi. Yeah. Very cool. Elahi means celestial being. So Elahi is Allah's, which you'll see in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, as is Ekam as well. But yeah, it's just a very, very intentional name.
Okay, but it wasn't intentional because you named Ekam. Okay.
Well, they felt they had to follow suit.
Yes.
No.
Because, your name is just Karan and her name is just Meher. Let's keep the tradition going.
Yeah, that was more because the Dakar had come. So mom already liked Karan for me and mom already liked Meher. But they had to then prefix it with just. Yeah, I do that to tease Meher sometimes. Everyone goes to Meher, right? So I was like, just Meher. She's like, yes, Veer. I'm like, nothing. I just want to say just Meher. I'll always elongate the S on it just to mess with her. But no, man, it's just amazing, man. Went down Sunday, held Elahi. And you realize, obviously, so Elahi's here, Ekam's here, and I'm like, whoa, Ekam's really big, man. Like 5 months in, I was like, dude, you're a little big now. You're a little, And the thing is, the confidence I have now, having had a baby, I'm like, yeah, give me the baby. Got the baby. I was like, don't worry, man. Tap, tap, tap. Mama's here. Mama. Right, the word ma. It's 2 mums, is what they say. There's two rishta here. Masi, ma jesi. So like a mum. Masi, that's why that's so close. And a Mama is very close because like double mum. So very important stuff.
There you go. I know that very well.
There you go. You know that very well. Yeah, exactly. You know that very well. So what this means though, what this meant, sorry, we have what Kenny had called the name, I think, Thinned Emergency Response Group or something. Right, and he activated all agents.
Threw out the bat signal.
Yeah, on Friday. And now, the original plan, right? The plan that I was ready for was if that signal came on a weekday, it was a Friday, Shindy, Ekam, Chahat, we're going to go down to Surrey. That's the plan. Shindy calls an audible, all right? So she's like, okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go down. You're going to stay here with Ikam on your own. 2 nights minimum. You've never done this before. 2 nights and obviously 2 full days as well. 3 days. 3 days, 2 nights. It's like, okay. That's what I'm saying. Inside, what am I feeling, Indy?
Panic. You know the SpongeBob meme where they're doing this. That one.
I was like, oh, bloody hell. Right. What I will say now, having done it, is...
You're alive, first of all.
Yes, I'm alive. Here comes alive. And massive shout out to Chad, who held it down with me. Everything is possible.
Oh, I thought you were on your own. Yeah, Chad, I thought you were right then.
Yeah, not
Chad
completely
was
alone.
going to go down to Surrey.
No, she stayed with me.
And
we held it down.
My help. No, you didn't. You were fine.
Company. Now the final day came. So the Sunday is when we were traveling down to Surrey. And I was like, this has been a really pleasant 2 days. And I'm sitting there in the snug. The snug is the back room. And I'm reading her Goldilocks. She's had a dud. She's had a morning nap. I was like, I can do parenting. I got this, right? And then she does this thing where she goes, and I was like, nah, it's nothing, huh? And then remember, I'd lost my smell since COVID, but I smelled this, and I was like, oh my god, I took her to changing mat. Funny thing is with the Ikam, she's strange. Like she has this little strainy face. You know, we talked about how she cries and it's like when I cry when I do number 2 as well. But I'm sharp. So she's done it, and then she gets really happy. Like, my body
yeah.
Tu safai kari, tusi safai kari ho. And so she's sitting there, just like giggling to herself. You're right, and I'm just like, because obviously if the poo's contained, it's not too bad. There's 2 levels to the poo. There's 3 levels to the poo. There's poo in the nappy, obviously wipe, clean, nappy change, kapre on. Then you have the poo which escapes the nappy.
Yes.
It had escaped the nappy and gone so far up her back. Because the normal procedure, Indy, is you have the nappy you're going to open, you have the other nappy ready. You can do this because then you take one away and the other one's ready. But there was so much shit that the shit went on the new nappy, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So I was like, "You got on my own," and then the thing is, she's like getting all happy, and I'm like, "There's shit everywhere. There's shit on you. I need to change you. I need to wipe you down. I need to change all the kapre." Just stress. I had to sleep at this point, so this is like complete solo mission, and I'm just like, where have you got all this shit from? Like, I just don't understand.
It's smeared. That's why it's been smeared. It's been dispersed.
It's just it's gone everywhere. Anyway, so I managed that situation. Tika. Lately, the other thing she's been doing is when she gets in a car seat, she's like conditioned. She's like, I'm in the car seat. I'm going to do shit now.
Yeah.
So to get ahead of this, we left her in the car seat for 10 minutes before we left for Surrey, and she did not shit. And then again, we're in the car, and I'm like, I almost forgot she was in the car because it was so silent. I was like, why is she so silent? She wasn't asleep either. So I'm looking at her face. I'm trying to look at her face, and she's like, yeah, she's shit again. 2 times in one day. So then we go to services, right? And they've got one of these like changing rooms. And so we do the thing and got to change just the outside layer. We've stopped, so you might as well offer a feed, do a bit of feed, right? It's me, Chahat, and Dad on the way down to Surrey, right? This is when Meher, Lahi, Kenny, Mom, Shindy are all there. They've been discharged from hospital. And get in the car. Dad asks me, So, how long does it take to change a nappy?
Dad, no way.
Yeah. So I'm like, basically, what you're asking is why did you take the piss? Why did you take so long? Oh, listen.
Also, Mustard, you're making it sound like you've never done a nappy before.
He's never done a nappy. I asked him, how many nappies you changed? Zero.
Same as my dad. Same as my dad.
Yeah,
Zero.
That gen, right?
Yeah.
I was like, listen, a nappy without poo is a very simple thing. I do it on the backseat of the car, no issue.
Yeah.
Poo nappy, changing clothes, feeding, no small task.
Yeah.
It takes as long as it takes. I was like, I can't believe he's asked that. I can't believe he's asked that.
What a life he lived.
Yeah.
Even when you were a kid and your parent was wiping your bum, it was never your dad, it was always your mum.
Yes, although I've got to give a shout out to my mum here. So my mum is like one of those, like, he genuinely is like a second mum. And
Is it Sher Singh?
Yeah, you know mama. So that's his handle, by the way. And he'll always say, he's like, because he was here when he was a teenager. So when I was born, he was studying. He studied at college, which is on Soul Road. Like, he studied everywhere. He studied in America. He's got an MBA in America.
Of course,
he studied here. He studied in India. He studied everywhere. Anyway, he went to college here, whatever. And he'd be like, your mum would go out, leave you with me, and as soon as she'd leave, to shit kar dena. That's like, you just standard procedure. You just shit. He goes, then I change your nappy, and you shit again. And he's like, you just keep shitting in there. That's what Mama remembers now. But then Mama got his vengeance. You were actually there. You don't know the story. So on my wedding, when we did the Vatana on me, you were there holding the thing and putting the stuff
Correct.
on it.
Yeah. Rubbing all that lovely stuff into your chest.
That lovely stuff. Patka Indy was there. And the prior to that, there's like this rasam where in the hair, the mama puts this tail or something.
Oh, my days.
What happened was, I think mama was looking at the cameraman and he kept squeezing the tail, and the tail like went into my eye, and that blinded me. I couldn't see. And then one of our Papu was like a GP. She was like examining my eye. I still talk about it today. I was like, Mama, like, you just got proper revenge, man, on all the shit nappies I did. You just like pull this tail, like, just bang straight to the eye. And I was like, please stop. I was like, no.
Ready.
Yeah. He was ready, man. The tail in the eye. Don't forget that.
So you survived. Congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, survived, thrived. Big confidence boost. This is advice I would give to new dads. It's do it as soon as you can. The way to do it before doing this way would be your wife can still be in the house, but pretend she's not in the house. And so just do like full baby care. Like prior to this, Shindy's had like evenings out, like she got out for dinner.
That doesn't count.
She was coming back, or she's had like a full day out. That's different, right? But the fact that I was like, okay, it's you and me sleeping at night together, nobody else. And I have to deal with every
hiccup
thing I have to deal with. But to be fair, like the second night, for her last feed, she's out at 9 o'clock. She didn't wake up till 7 a.m. I was like, I got this. Shindy was so impressed. She was like, yeah, Shindy was like, she never does this with me. She's like, you have to teach me. I was like, yes, I will teach you.
She said that to give you a confidence boost. I wouldn't take that.
I don't get why she said it. She said it, man. I was like, Tika, very good. I was like, you know that time when I was on the phone, right?
Yeah.
What I was actually doing was looking up techniques. That's what I was doing.
Well, Karan, congrats. I'm proud of you, man. And you're breaking the stereotypes of dads that don't do these things. So good on you, man. Good on you.
Yeah. Get involved. Do what you need to do. Yeah.
Good job. Drop a like for Karan being a good dad. And we will see you next week. Or
shout out to Harvey.
Okay.
Harvey Sound Control, who put a comment which is like, I love hearing about my dad journey and all these like trials and tribulations. He's obviously been through all this shit. So Harvey, there's another story for you. Hope you enjoy that.
Yes. Shout out to Harvey. And people, we'll catch you next week. I think it's a guest episode. I think it is a guest episode. Yes.
My AirPods died now as well.
There you go. Time to end.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yep. Bye.
Thank you guys for watching. Check out the rest of our episodes here and don't forget to subscribe here. We'll see you guys on the next one.